Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on weight loss motivation, and hope everyone is doing well. So that's my last video. My weight has pretty much almost stayed the same. I am at 178 right now, and I've been at 178 for like the last 2 weeks. I've been at 178. I'm not sure if I think I'm at 180 in the last video that I put out, but I'm down to 178 right now, and I really should be at about, according to my track, I should be at 175. So I definitely got to step my game up, and I will be stepping my game up. I do know in the last week I have like slacked off some. I haven't been going as hard in the gym as I could have, or also I've been taking in a little bit more sugar and salt, a little too many throw-ins than I should have. You know, I have noticed that I've done that, and I thought I could just slide by, but that's exactly why I'm not at 175. Well, we're at the end of March. Today is the 30th, and actually so my goal for the month of April is to be at 170, and the month of May I should be at 160. And you know, my technically biggest goal, I said I wanted to get down to like 155. So yeah, by May I should be at 160, and the 5 pounds that I want to get on after that, I'm not really gonna like put a big rush on it. But you know, I'm very pleased with my journey, and what I want to encourage any one of you guys out there on your fitness journey is constantly stop worrying about how far you have to go. You know, I don't care if it's 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 20 pounds that you're losing. You're going to get at standstills. You're going to make mistakes. But what I want you to understand is don't beat yourself up. If you beat yourself up, I mentioned this in my previous videos, I'm sure, you're going to get off track. You're going to start feeling sorry for yourself. You're going to say, oh, I'm never going to be able to make this permanent. And you're going to, you know, get back off track. Don't do that. I have my cheat meals. I like to try to have at least 2 cheat meals per month. I've had this actual weekend we're just coming off of, I had like I had a cheat meal on Saturday, and today is Sunday. I had a cheat meal, and that was wonderful for me. You know, I mean, I didn't plan on having 2 in a row, but you know, my friend's mom had a birthday gathering today, and that I forgot about, and you know, I went ahead and indulged for dinner doing that. And you know, I was explaining to someone, people were asking me questions like, well, you know, how do you do? I said, well, you know, I really don't count calories. When I first started out, I definitely counted calories. If there's anyone who's just starting out or is just not good with holding themselves accountable on what they should and should not eat, I definitely recommend keeping an eating journal. One of the greatest apps that I used to use is a fitness app called MyFitnessPal. Join that, track everything that you eat. Even if you're at restaurants, you can put it in there. They'll tell you exactly how many calories is in the food. It is a good tool for you to have. So MyFitnessPal, definitely get that app and track yourself. And there's a whole lot of people on there too that will encourage you and post their workouts and things like that. So definitely, I think for me, I always know that I'm trying to do around 1,200 calories, but I just pretty much know a lot of days I don't even get 1,200 calories. I just know that I should be constantly watching my sodium and my sugar intake. When you're in a grocery store, you shouldn't be putting anything in your cart without seeing how much sugar and how much salt. And always do that. I'm always looking, how much sugar is this? Well, let me compare it to the item next to it. Is it too much sugar? Is it too much salt? And yeah, every now and then I allow myself to have a soda here and there. I don't buy them in the house, but every now and then I'll go out in the store and I'll grab one. Like, I know I found myself in the last week, I ended up having a soda twice in a week. That's something that I'm holding myself. You know, that's not a big deal. But when the number didn't get to where I wanted to get for the month, those are the little things I have to track in my mind and see that I did wrong on. So I'm well aware of what I have to adjust. You know, you can't be like, oh, I don't know why. Even though I'm putting in work at the gym, I gotta make sure that I'm cutting to get to my goal. But all in all, you know, I'm fine. I'm on track. Yeah, I'm 3 pounds shy where I wanted to be for the end of this month. But it's okay. I know I'm determined that I'm gonna get to that 170 by the end of April, and then we'll be at my 160 for the end of May. You know, 165 is where I was in 2012, where I was comfortable. This time I said I was going to go 10 pounds lighter and do 155. And I'm pretty sure I'll like that. Hey, I might decide to go even further. I don't know. So we're going to see. Those are my goals as of right now. So yeah, I want to tell you, you're definitely, you're going to have some cheat meals in there. Stay on track. Track your food. Make sure you're working out. I like to do 5 to 6 days a week. But if you can't do 5 to 6 days a week, that's okay. Do what you can do. If you can, I like to give like an hour and a half workouts. If you can only get 30 minutes in, that's better than nothing. If you can only do 3 to 4 days a week, that's better than nothing. But do something. Don't make excuses. If you have a lunch break and you say that's the only time you have, Well, then maybe if you can walk the parking lot at your job, if you can yeah, do a walk, if you can jog. You know, I know some people don't have the luxury of having a gym at their workout place, so you can't do that. But you have to find time, is what I'm saying. If you can't go to the gym, when you get home, then you have to get you a jump rope. Get a jump rope. A jump rope can be like $5. You know, you can start jump roping and do that. So I'm just letting you guys know there's no excuse. You have to be determined. This is a mental and physical. It's physical and mental, because something or someone is always going to be telling you that you can't do it. This is too hard. I'm not trying to convince no one that it's easy, but I'm very proud of myself. Like I told you, since 2008, I faced plenty ups and downs. But in 2008, I started to realize that it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet for me. Like someone said, oh, well, you know, you're dieting. I never call it a diet, because I'm not dieting. This is something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm never just going to give up on my journey. You know, this is so rewarding. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, you know, 20 pounds. I almost lost 20 pounds since February, and that's a big deal for me. You know, I started this around February 1st to get back. I got on the scale. I was 195 in January. I pretty much didn't start doing anything, but by I was at 180 by the start of by the end of February. I was at 180, and then I got down to 178 here in March. And I meant to get down to at least 175, but like I said, no problem. April, we're going to get down to 170. And, you know, I just want to come and encourage anyone to let you know that there's going to be challenges on this. Keep your head up. People are going to constantly tell you that you can't do it, but you can do it. It's not too hard. That's why I'm constantly want to come over here. And through encouraging you, I'm also keeping myself motivated and encouraging myself. I'm telling you now, follow me on Instagram. If you're not, I'm Phenomenal Woman on there. I'll try to remember to flash it on the screen. I put it in the description box. Every day I'm constantly posting quotes. I'm posting my calorie burns, before and after shots, you know, just showing you my progress, because that keeps me going. Because if I ever want to start feeling down on myself, saying, oh, this is going to take forever, you know, like I said, don't get caught up on the scale. Get on there. If getting on the scale every 2 weeks is a big thing for you, then only do it once a month. For me, I'm trying to get on the scale at least every 2 weeks, so I'm really starting to hold myself accountable. But understand that sometimes the scale may not move in a month for you. All our bodies work different. All of us are shaped differently. So if the scale didn't move, but you can see I'm fitting into a pair of jeans that you couldn't fit into a couple of months ago, count that as a victory. Don't let that scale defeat you. Or measure your waist and your thighs. Use your tape measures and measure yourself. Maybe it's some inches that you lost. And congratulate yourself. Be proud of it. This is hard. This is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be in shape and everybody would do it. So just because something is difficult doesn't mean you need to give up. If you fall off, get right back and keep going. Like me, I had two treat meals back to back, but that's it. That's over. Tomorrow, I'm getting my playlist together right now. I'm updating my music because I'm ready to go hard in the gym. I'm going to hit my goals. You know, winter has been staying here forever in Maryland. It doesn't seem to leave. But when summer gets here, her is going to be ready. And I want you to be ready with me. You guys can do it. Those of you that people are always asking me about, like, people inbox me a lot asking me, what are you doing? What I'm doing is I'm busting my behind. I have no secret. Because what I found out, the formula is hard work and dedication works. 80% diet, it's like 20% gym time. Okay, so you have to be eating the right things and working out, staying focused, and being determined that this is something that you want to do, because it's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy, but it's doable. You can do it. It's not rocket science. Anybody, you may be on a different fitness level of me. Some people are going to lose weight faster than you. So what? That's your body type. There's no secret formula. It's simply hard work. The recipes that you're using, if they're making you gain weight, they're not right. The internet, everybody's on internet for social media, things like that. The internet is your best friend for recipes. Just Google healthy chicken recipes, healthy vegetable recipes. Just type in stuff. There's a million things out there for you to do. And when it's all else fails, keep it simple. For me, most of the time, I just keep it simple. I bake some chicken, I bake some fish, I have some vegetables. That's lunch, that can be dinner. For breakfast, I grab some oatmeal, I grab some eggs. People always say, oh, well, I don't eat. Before I started my fitness journey, I would never eat oatmeal. I never even liked oatmeal, but I found some oatmeal that I absolutely love. Now, the sodium in here and salt, it's a little bit you know, high up there, but for me having it early in the morning, I don't think it's too bad. This one is different. Some of them come unsweetened. I get a box of these, and some of them come sweetened. This one actually is a sweetened one, and it's called Mostly Sunny. And this comes from Umpqua Oats, and they have a website. There's a website on here. Yeah, it's umpquaoats.com. You can go on if you want to try this. It's very, very good. This one has apples, cranberries, and cinnamon. And I'll show you the box here. Hope you can see the back. So for this container here, we have 270 calories. And for sodium, I have 200, you can't see it on that, 206 milligrams of sodium, and I have 21 grams of sugar and 7 grams of protein, 206 grams of potassium. And like I said, some of these you can get them with no sugar, but the website is definitely umquaoats.com. If you want to Google that, this is very good oatmeal. And before I found these, and I still sometimes do, I get this the quick oats, and I put some cinnamon, and I spray some, I can't believe it's not butter in there, and I put honey in it. And that's what I found as the solution, because a lot of fitness people, I heard them talking about, you know, oatmeal was a good fast breakfast. And so sometimes I do boiled eggs, sometimes I do the oatmeal. If I'm feeling lazy for lunch, I don't want to make anything, I can grab a bag of salad, the pre-mixed salad. They come in the grocery aisles, all stores have them. Grab that, grab some healthy dressing that doesn't have too much sugar or salt in it. Spray that over. You can also grab some of those tuna packets. You can throw some of those tuna little quick packets over some spinach leaves. Eat that. What I found out is that the more simple you keep it, the easier it is to stay on track. When you start to get too fancy and putting too much stuff on your plate and try to create these big meals, you're gonna get out of order. Yes, you can have brown rice. Even if you want to have a little white rice sometimes, just make sure you measure it. Try to make sure if you're gonna have a carb, some white rice, maybe you want a little baked potato, try to only eat like a half a cup of that. And you know, your vegetables, give yourself, you know, a bigger portion of that. But try to measure any carb that you're gonna have a half a cup of it, and try to eat it for lunchtime. For dinner, try to keep away from carbs. Try to just have vegetables and your lean protein, like fish or chicken. It's really that simple. On your treat days, like I said, have a treat meal. So pick it, you can have like a treat for breakfast meal, you're gonna have it for lunch, but you're not gonna have a whole day because it's way too many calories of treating. You know, just have a treat meal for that day. That's what it is. Get back on track. You know, it's a treat meal. It's not for you to totally forget about all your goals that you have on track. You can do it. Those simple things, that's what I do. I live my life like saying, you know, this is why people say you're eating, you know, people that's not do what they're supposed to do, always will check, oh, you have that, or I know you're on a diet. I quickly remind them, no, I'm not on a diet. And I'm very fine with eating what I'm eating, because if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not worried about having a piece of cake on somebody's birthday party come. I'm not worried about that, because why? I know I'm going to burn those calories off. It's not going to stop any of my goals that I've set for myself. I'm on track. I'm mentally always thinking about my fitness. It's always on my mind, but I'm not going to make everybody else uncomfortable. No one has to cater to me. I'm not going to affect anyone else around you and keep announcing it. I know what I'm doing. I know what my goals are. Clearly, I'm getting results. So I don't have to keep reminding everybody, oh, I'm on a diet, I can't have that. No. You know, if I go somewhere, someone's serving something, I'll try to have a little bit of the carbs, make sure I put a little bit more vegetables on my plate. Or maybe a day that I'm just going to say, hey, I'm going to have me a lot of carbs because this is a treat meal for me at this time. But just keep it on your mind, but you don't have to make everybody else uncomfortable announcing, oh, no, I can't, you know, do that. Definitely don't go overdo it to that make somebody feel uncomfortable. Because the important thing, too, that I want to stress about your fitness journey, do it for you. Trust me. I don't know if I'm sure I've said this before. I don't know if I said it in my last video. This fitness journey has to be for you. Don't do it because someone told you were too big. Someone told you weren't good enough. You're always good enough. You know, one thing about me, when I was a size 16, when I was a size 6 and dress sizes 10, I felt good about myself, okay? Don't get me wrong. The confidence definitely, you know, gets higher the older I get, you know, no matter what size I was. But you have to feel good about yourself. You have to tell yourself that you're good enough every day. If you're not feeling confident about yourself, fake it until you make it. If you don't like the way you look, change it. But understand, at the size you are now also, you are good enough. You're beautiful. You're worth it. Beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, color, structures, you name it. You are good enough just the way you are. Never let anyone make you feel like you're not good enough. No. Do not let anyone make you feel like you're not good enough, because you cannot tell someone else how to love you. You cannot allow anyone else to love you properly if you do not love yourself. You know, I think I'm saying that a lot. A lot of people think, oh, I get the weight off, I'm getting attention. Let me tell you something. When you lose a little bit of weight, you may be the type of somebody else. Yeah, you may be someone else's more type. But, you know, someone told me, you know, some years ago in my 20s, they told me, a gentleman told me, and this is what I already thought. He said, I'm going to tell you something. He said, you're shaped nicely and you're a beautiful young lady. He said, but trust me when I tell you, at least 80% of the men that walk up to you are only gonna walk up to you because they're thinking of sex. They like your physical shape. They think you're beautiful. That's it. It doesn't mean they're trying to get to know you. They want to treat you right. Yeah, you know, of course they'll take you out, wine and dine you, but it's because you're shaped nicely. So a person that's going to really sincerely care about you and want to be with you and treat you right, it's going to be the way you feel about yourself, how you carry yourself. You know, I tell you guys, you know how I always say I'm the Beyonce of my world. I am. I walk into the room and I own it. So yes, if someone appreciates, you know, how I care about myself and, you know, I fix up my hair, you know, this is for me. Definitely. You know, I try to look my best when I come out. And then so, you know, the rest of the world gets to enjoy that. But do whatever you're doing for you. Yes, the rest of the world gets to enjoy, but that's because I love myself. I love myself and I want to look the best that I can look. So I'm doing it for me. So many people out here are failing on their journeys because someone that dated told them they were too fat. And then, you know, somebody will tell you you're too fat and they will cheat on you with somebody that's bigger than you are. That's all I'm saying is love yourself at any size. You know, you have to. Because if you allow someone to keep beating you down and they're telling you that, it's going to stop your fitness journey anyway. So people out here failing on that fitness journey because someone is telling them, you know, critiquing them. Didn't I tell you too fat, you shouldn't be eating that? Meanwhile, they probably fat themselves. Like, don't let people tear you down. Love yourself at any size. This journey is for you and you own it. You want to change yourself, you go right ahead and you change it. But in the meantime, if you have to fake it till you make it with your confidence, then honey, you fake it and you work what you got until you reach your goals. You got this. I just had to let you guys know. It's very important. Fake it till you make it. You're beautiful just the way you are. You're just gonna keep working so you can become a better and more beautiful you.